Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's B Plus, and I think it's about time that we talk about this Lecrae spread the Opps video. I've been hearing a lot of things about it. A lot of people saying that it was dark. A lot of people said that it had some underlying meanings to it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about that video. I actually had a Twitter thread about 2 or 3 days ago where I just kind of screenshotted a few clips of the video and kind of share some thoughts about that, and actually got some feedback on what some other people thought about it. I also want to talk about it on today's show, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So what I decided to do is let's just talk about it right here, right now. That way I can actually play the video and actually stop it at certain points to just kind of talk about it and kind of share my thoughts of where I think he's coming from. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get things queued up. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick off the video here. I think we are all ready and set to go, so let's do it. I think everything is queued up, so yeah, let's do it.
Holy Father.
Actually, I'm gonna stop it right here because I thought it was interesting, just like the energy that he had to get up for this hug. I've been in situations where some people are just almost too excited to greet you. Sometimes there could be some ulterior motives, but we don't know if that's the case here. But let's keep things going. I wasn't going to talk too much about the actual music, the beat, the sound, the lyrics, and all that in here, but I did like how the children's chants were in here. I thought it was pretty dope.
Let it come for your kingdom and your honor,
I thought that this was really interesting just because it just kind of points to, I believe it's in Matthew, the Sermon of the Mount, where Jesus makes the remark that false prophets are in sheepskin, but they are underneath really ravenous wolves. So obviously that's true about false prophets, but I also think that that's the case with just relationships in general, with bosses, with coworkers, with friends, things like that. People, like I said, like I made kind of a joke about him being overly excited to give him a hug. It just kind of makes you a little nervous about people. So let's keep it going. And you can kind of see here his hands are kind of fidgety a little bit, and he's kind of looking over his shoulder, like almost kind of wondering, can he trust him or not? So I thought that was really dope. And then also I like how like the little modulation with the chants with the kids, they really going in.
Oh, I think they hate me.
It was just dope how he came out the water rapping. That was a very dope part.
My baby, ain't no pardons in the garden if you
That's a
say
nice shot too.
you can't break me.
I thought the whole video was dope, just how it was shot in the black and white. I know some people said it was dark, but it's like it's in black and white, and yeah. So we'll just keep it going.
Chase me. When it's rocky, I move base.
We'll stop it right here. This is one of the screenshots that I posted on Twitter just because I was just kind of wondering what that was in the bowl. Like you really can't tell by the
If you snake me,
let's keep it going.
you can't break me. Trying to chase me.
You really can't tell by that bottle. At least I can't tell. But some people said it might have been dirt. One person, I believe his name is Scott. I can't remember his last name, but really dope follow as well. He has a YouTube channel. I'll try to link that in the description, where he kind of covers Christian hip hop music and does a good job. But
When it's rocky, I move.
he kind of made the suggestion that this might be gunpowder. And I don't know what gunpowder looks like. But if that is the case, just kind of talking about how like the nature of the song is kind of pointed at detractors, at enemies, at ops, people who are opposing you. So if that's the case of that being gunpowder, just following that analogy, sometimes we feed ourselves the ammunition or things that help us shoot ammunition to get back at people, and we eat that. But we really just rely on the Lord. The word of God says that vengeance is mine, and obviously God's going to have the final say when it comes to things. So let's keep going.
They said you can't break me. I'm fine, I got my feet up. I ain't never scared, gon' put my heat up. I was outside and try no rip. Where my ops at, God gon' eat up. Ain't nothing free up. Lock my.
And I like this scene as well, just because like when you go to a shooting range, to a gun range, you have the different targets, but in this picture you can see that Lecrae is right here beside the targets, and somebody may or may not be shooting at him.
Family of my mama told the judge he ain't no killer.
And again, I like the black and white feel of this video, and like how just the different shots. Even like the little kid playing a trumpet, like that could mean something. Trumpet is typically a sound of victory in the Bible or celebration. But I thought this next scene right here is really interesting. So check this one out. Actually, I think that part wasn't showing on the bottom of the screen where she asks, is that too much for a black woman to ask of a black man? Very, very, very powerful statement there. So let's keep it going. You trying to break up the business, ruin my witness, spreading your lies and opinions. You don't. And again, on that portion there, it's not showing on the bottom of the screen, but it's two men talking. Obviously, they're on that. I think his name is Andrew Tate type energy. What's the other guy? Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, who passed away. That type of energy, when it comes to just alpha male, and like the manosphere. Like, I don't get into all that stuff. But yeah, they're having that type of conversation, and then you'll see Lecrae comes in and shakes up the set. We were so used to the code that my mama gave birth to a winner. Put all the ops on alert that we out in the trenches, and demons do not get forgiveness. Pray for repentance for all my family that's in it. I ain't the truth, I'm a witness. I got some blood on my hands, some dirt on my fingers. You know that. This is one of my favorite shots of the entire video, and the reason why it's one of my favorite shots is because it's like subtle things. So obviously they're having a barbecue on this side, and you can kind of see the tint or the shading of being in the light. He's wearing all white, which is another symbolization of being washed, possibly in the blood, possibly just being pure and clean, but he's leaning over into the shade. And I feel like a lot of Lecrae detractors always say that he's trying to have one foot in the world and one foot in the kingdom. And I'm pretty sure that people are thinking that that's what this is saying. But I look at it this way, and actually I was listening to another song earlier today. It's actually another Lecrae song, so I'm going to jump over really quickly and play a quick snippet of what I think this view right here is symbolizing. So let me hop over and show you that real quick. Right here. I'm in the script making sure I don't slip while I'm fishing outside in the pool. He said he's in the script making sure he doesn't slip when he's fishing outside of the pool. Now, if I hop back over here, I think that that's what this is possibly symbolizing. He's in all white, he's pure, but he is leaning into the shade, not in the shade, but he's leaning into the shade, trying to reach out to those people. So that's what I feel like this may be symbolizing. I'm pretty sure that if you don't like Lecrae at this point, you're never going to like him. There's nothing that he can do at this point that's going to make you like him. So you're gonna look at this as, oh, he's just trying to be like the world. But I think that he's really, and if you really follow him and you read his books and you watch what he does in prison ministry, and the list goes on and on, you can see that he really is somebody who's trying to give back to just like to a group of people who are often overlooked. So one of my favorite shots of this entire video. I gotta go get it. Lord, help me kill all my demons. I look in the mirror, I seen them. I had to be in my force to get an abortion. I pray when I die I can meet them. They won't meet me. I love that line. That's one of my favorite lines in the song. Just very powerful, pointing to the fact that he's made some mistakes in the past, not running from it, not hiding from it, and stepping in front of it and saying like, I pray to God that one day I'll get to meet him. So that's just a very dope line. And that's kind of, when you look at some other faith leaders who go through things, they deny it, they rationalize it, they do things like that. But he's admitting his faults and kind of standing out in front. So very dope. Telling me open my DMs. And then that looks like somebody's washing blood off their hands and getting the sins off of their past. And it says like here, employees must wash hands. I think that that's intentional, that he has that there, just like idea of employees must wash hands. And if you're a follower of Christ, like you have to wash your hands, because like every day you're gonna fall short, and you're gonna have blood on your hands each and every day. I don't care how saved you think you are, you're gonna have blood on your hands. So I think that's a really cool shot as well. I got some people in prison. Now for this part, I know I alluded to it earlier. Another cool shot. I think that obviously the whole theme of this song is God protecting you in the face of opposition. So another quick reference to another ex Reach Records label mate, this reminds me of a scene from Mr. KB in his video, the same type of shot here, newspaper, and obviously this song was all about being protected. So let's take a quick second to listen to this. So that's, and I just think it's clever that both of those songs are talking about God's protection. And I don't know if this is a nod to KB, or if in a greater sense, I don't know if burning a newspaper is symbolic of something culturally. So let's just keep it going.
To go see him and work for the Lord, I would be him. Yeah, I know they won't catch me lacking. See me off in traffic, yeah, I'm packing. Got that apostolic batchet. Got that action, keep them 223s, but Jesus my assassin. If you asking, I'm still 116 until I'm in the cat.
Another thing I like about this is to me, it's also a nod to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, I believe it was in his Humble music video, he had a shot where he's standing like in a church and the sunlight is shining right in on him. This just kind of reminds me of that.
I see my Opps trying to pop out. They want to pull every stop out. Wait till my gospel and I'm still 116 until
I had to rewind it just because I like that part right there.
I'm in the casket. I see my Opps trying to pop out.
It just sees, like, obviously this shot here, the paper has holes in it because shots have already been taken at it, and there's Lecrae right in the midst of it with no shots, and it almost hits him and he like dodges out the way. So I think that was a cool shot too.
They wanna pull every stop out. Wait till my guy spin the block and he let off the shots. He gon' air the whole spot out.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it go.
And again, like the kid with the trumpet, the shot of him coming out of the baptismal pool, real clever. And then here, obviously, that shot we just saw with Lecrae weaving the paper as it flew by, and then we have all these shells, all these ammunition shells, and all those shots were shot, but none of them touched Lecrae, and now they're just cleaning up. So I think that's really really dope.
Kingdom and your honor, through your spirits and your son. Spread the Opps out, spread the Opps out, spread the Opps out. Spread the Opps out, spread the Opps out, spread the Opps out.
Yeah, so that was some of my thoughts on the video. I didn't even get to all of them in there because I wanted this video to be relatively short. So those are some of my thoughts on the Lecrae Spread the Opps video. If you disagree, feel free to go down in the comment section and let me know. I actually enjoy doing this. This is my first time doing some type of reaction, so I may come back and do some with some interesting Christian hip hop videos that come out. But in the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the page. Make sure you hop over to Holy Culture Radio. That's where I have a radio show, the Be Positive Music Show, which airs each and every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on SiriusXM channel 154. So I'd love to see you there. And until then, peace in, confusion out, and be positive.